guys, welcome back to my channel. This is 顿顿说中文，我是顿顿。And today, as you can see in the title, we are gonna talk about different flavors. Like you can tell me like what flavor you like the most. For me personally, I like spicy food. 辣的。I can say I can't imagine my life without spicy food actually. And I think when I am in my hometown, people in my hometown, they are really into spicy food. So basically in my home, 早餐、午餐、晚餐, like 3 meals a day, we all eat spicy food. So yeah, so now let's get started. So today we are gonna talk about different flavors in Chinese. First one is spicy, 辣 and sweet, 甜 sour, 酸 bitter, 苦 and salty will be 咸 So the opposite of salty, maybe it's like too plain, we can say 淡 and maybe if it smells really bad, it will be 臭 and smells really good. 香 also, so like we know water is 水 and so 香水, the water that smells really good will be perfume. Let's get to know them one by one. First one, of course, is gonna be the one I really like. It's 辣. For example, 辣的食物 means food, so 辣的食物 spicy food. Or pepper, 辣椒 so I can say 我很喜欢吃辣椒 And also say 在我家 in my home, at my house, 在我家我们 us 都很喜欢吃辣 All of us are really into spicy food. And next one is sweet, 甜 For example, from the food we learn in our video, we can say 西瓜 watermelons, grapes, 葡萄很甜，对吧？西瓜很甜，葡萄很甜 Like it means they are really sweet. Or I can say 蛋糕很甜 means cakes. So for me, I don't actually like things to be, very sweet. 我不喜欢太甜的 I don't like things like too sweet. And I think in China, when we describe some dessert, whether it's good or not, if we say it's not sweet, it's not too sweet, which means it's good. If you are really into sweet things, you can say 我喜欢吃甜食 I like eating sweet food 我喜欢吃甜食 And also sugar, right? Like sweets will be 糖果 or just say 糖 So we do have brown sugar and white sugar actually. So we say 白糖 and brown sugar it will be 红糖 So now let's move on to the opposite of sweet, which is sour, 酸 I think for some fruit I can say 柠檬 lemon. So 柠檬很酸 and sometimes tangerine 橘子很酸 And also I think grapes can be sour too sometimes. 葡萄有的时候也很酸 And actually vinegar 醋很酸 So for me, 对我来说I like spicy food and sour food. 我喜欢酸的 For example, 果汁 juice 很酸 but I like them. Or lemonade 很酸 but I like them. 柠檬汁很酸 and 果汁很酸 and 醋也很酸 the vinegar of course. 但是我喜欢在面条里面加醋。我喜欢在面条里面加醋。That means I like add some vinegar in my noodles sometimes. Speak of vinegar, 醋, we have an other, I can say maybe idioms, kind of like idioms in Chinese. It's 吃醋. For example, if there's a couple and they are into each other, right? Sometimes they might be a third person, but the third person didn't actually do anything. But if the boy did something good for the other girl, but it doesn't have to be something over the boundary, but just something good. Maybe the girl will get jealous, or sometimes can be a little bit grumpy. And it's the same maybe if some boy did something for the girl, or like the girl did something for another boy, then her boyfriend might get jealous, or feel a little bit grumpy, which we can say 吃醋. And so we can say 他在吃醋. And next one is bitter, 苦. And for example, 咖啡很苦, coffee. So 我不喜欢喝咖啡. I don't like drinking coffee. Even I am really sleepy, I will just choose to go to sleep. I won't drink coffee at all. 不喝咖啡，咖啡很苦。And also medicine, 药也很苦。So we can say 我不喜欢吃药，因为药很苦。Or 我不喜欢喝咖啡，因为咖啡很苦。But I know some of you are really into coffee. 很喜欢喝咖啡。But yeah, it's just me personally. And something else bitter. Speak of bitter, you can also say, like for example, just say it in a funny way, or just talk to your friend. You can say, life is really bitter. Life is really bitter. So we can say 人生 means life. And or 生活 you can say 人生很苦 or 生活很苦. So people might say, yeah, life is bitter. That's why you need to add a little bit sugar in it. 生活很苦，所以呢要加一点糖。生活很苦，要加一点糖。Life is bitter. You need to add some sugar in it. Okay, speak of 苦 bitter, we also have an idiom for it. It's just like 醋 vinegar, 吃醋 like get jealous for someone. And 吃苦 it means someone is really hardworking. For example, if a man or a woman who can deal with every difficulties that happen in his or her life, and without any complaint, and just deal with everything, and he can handle everything, we will say 他很能吃苦. It means more, it's kind of like he or she is really hardworking. So 很能吃苦. Okay, now next one is salty, 咸. For example, I think when we put salt in it, it will be very salty. So we can say 盐 means salt. So last time we learned 大海 means ocean. So sea salt will be 海盐 Okay, now I can say 今天的菜放多了盐. 今天的菜放多了盐 means put too much salt in the dishes today. That's why 很咸. 所以今天的菜很咸. So I can say 今天的菜太咸了. 今天的菜太咸了 too salty. 因为放了太多的盐. And also I think maybe our sweat is also salty. Don't ask me why I know that. It's 汗水很咸. And also the opposite of salty can be plain, like it's too light, it's too plain, is 淡 Actually, 淡 in here we can also use it to describe the colors. Means it's like, for example, 蓝色 is blue, but 淡蓝色 is light blue. See, you can also use it to not only describe the flavor, you can also use it to describe colors. Okay, so now continue. 淡 For example, 今天的汤很淡，今天的汤很淡。The soup of today is really plain, 很淡，加一点盐吧，加一点盐吧。Add some salt in it. Or I think there are some provinces in China, 在中国 people, some local people, they are really into plain food. So it's like, I think just like, because for my hometown in that province, people are just like have a heavy, can I say heavy taste? We just like salty things, food and spicy food. But there also someone in other province, they like sweet things and plain things. We can say 清淡 So for example, I can say 有些人 some people 很喜欢清淡的食物。有些人很喜欢清淡的食物 They like plain food. 因为他们觉得这样的食物很健康。因为他们觉得这样的食物很健康 Because they think foods like this are very healthy. 他们觉得很健康 because you won't add, much oil in it or much salt in it. But for me personally, I can't eat too much, plain food. I just like spicy one. And also we have another word. For example, you can just use it to describe maybe life is too dull and it's too normal, which is 平淡 It means, for example, 今天是很平淡的一天 or 人生很平淡 人生 means life. So when I say 平淡的一天 means it's just a normal day, nothing special. And or 人生很平淡 or 有些人想要平淡一点的人生 some people just want their life to be plain 平淡的人生 平淡 Okay, so now let's review it together. First one is 辣 spicy 辣 and pepper is 辣椒 For example, I can say 面条很辣 or 火锅很辣 The hot pot is very spicy. And next one is sweet 甜 and sugar is 糖 white sugar is 白糖 and brown sugar will be 红糖 So I can say 蛋糕很甜 The cake is very sweet. Or 我不喜欢吃甜的 I don't like sweet things. Or 糖果很甜 The 糖果 means the candies 糖果很甜 Speak of candies, we have cotton candy. Cotton is 棉花 So cotton candy is 棉花糖 Okay, next one is sour 酸 and 什么很酸呢？醋很酸 醋 means vinegar. So 吃醋 means get jealous of something. For example, we can say 不要吃醋了 So when your friend, she is, just get a little bit jealous when her boyfriend did something nice for someone else, then you can maybe say something, it's nothing, it's just very normal. So 不要吃醋 don't get jealous 不要吃醋 Okay, next one is 苦 bitter So I can say 咖啡很苦 The coffee is very bitter 药很苦 Or someone's very hardworking can say 他很能吃苦 Or life is bitter, add some sugar in it 生活很苦要加一点糖 生活很苦，要加一点糖。So everyone remember that one. If you just think life is too bitter or like too difficult to cope with, just hang in there and find something that make you feel happy. Okay. Now next one is I think it's salty. Sorry, it's 咸. So salt will be 盐 and sea salt 海盐. For example, 汤很咸 it's very salty, or 汤太咸了. And then I also say sweat. Remember, sweat is 汗水 okay, or just 汗 will be okay. Next one, the opposite of salty is plain. It can also plain is 淡 or 清淡. You can only use 清淡 to describe flavor. But when you only use 淡 can be used to describe, flavors or colors. It's too light. So we say 有些人喜欢吃清淡的食物，因为他们觉得这样的食物很健康。健康 as in healthy. So some people are really enjoying, plain food because they think it's healthier. And also smells really good. will be 香. And we say 香 perfume 香水 because it's the word that smells really good. And also we can say the chicken wings are really smells really good. 很香 鸡翅很香 chicken wings 鸡翅很香. Like for example, 今天的菜很香 the dishes today smells really good. Or you can say 妈妈做的饭很香 the food that your mom cooked is real like smells really good 很香. And its opposite, it smells awful 臭 for example, you can say maybe the meat when it's bad, you can say 肉很臭 or 肉臭了 can't eat it, it's already bad. So what be 臭? Actually, there's some food in China, 豆腐 we do have 臭豆腐 smelly 豆腐 but it actually just smells bad but tastes really good. Actually, there is another kind of noodles which called 螺蛳粉. I don't know, have you guys tried it? Well, it smells sometimes before you ever try it, you might think it smells bad, but actually when you taste it, if you really like spicy food, you might fall in love with it. It's 螺蛳粉. We can say 螺蛳粉很臭 but actually it tastes really good. So if you are going to China, I think I highly recommend you to try it. Actually, you can find some of those in the Chinese supermarket. 中国超市 太臭了 it smells too bad 太臭了 But also if someone fart, we can say fart in Chinese is 放屁 So if you smells really bad, you can say who farted? 谁放屁了 太臭了 Okay, just kidding. I was just trying to help you guys to remember that one. 臭. So again, and spicy, 辣, and sweet, 甜, and sour, 酸, and bitter, 苦, salty, 咸, and plain, 淡, and smells really good, 香, and smells really bad, 臭. Alright guys, that's pretty much all for today. I will leave pictures of today's words in the end to help you guys to review. Again, this is 顿顿说中文，我是顿顿。If you like my videos, please give a like and subscribe my channel. If you do have any question or advice for me, please leave a message below. I will respond as soon as possible. And see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!